What's going on, guys? It's a little bit of shake on that camera. What's up, guys? It's K-DaWG here. I just wanted to touch base. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've been doing videos, probably about a month actually, that I've been away from doing videos. I just haven't been feeling the greatest. We've had the stomach flu go through our home a few times actually, and the other day I took my 2 injections of Cosentyx, so it's been kind of a rough go. The one thing I did want to go ahead and make a video on is during that time I've been reading a book. It was actually released on March 19th. It's called This Team is Ruining My Life by Steve Dangle Glynn. Sorry, This Team is Ruining My Life, but I Love Them by Steve Dangle Glynn. It's a really, really easy to read book. A lot of people will think that it's actually all about hockey. It's all about Toronto Maple Leafs. It's not at all. The actual book itself, it goes through a lot of the trials and tribulations that Steve goes through while, you know, being a young YouTuber and growing his channel. It also goes ahead and goes through some of the experiences that Steve had while breaking into the scene of sports media in Canada. Especially revolving hockey. It's probably it's a difficult thing to do for sure. He covers things like his experiences with the Olympics in Vancouver, and in the later chapters, it touches actually on anxiety, depression, mental illness in Canada, and really not even just in Canada, worldwide. It's definitely an issue. And he states in that if you're in one of those situations where you think that you need to speak with someone, don't be embarrassed by it. Go ahead and seek that help, because it's going to make the world a better place for you and for everybody if you're in that type of situation. Now, it also goes into the chapter in regards to his YouTube channel. He talks about things in the book that a lot of us can relate to, in regards to trolls and you know, numbers, analytics, that type of thing. So it's very informative for any type of YouTuber that is, whether you're a small channel just starting out or whether you're a large channel and maintaining the presence on social media and YouTube that you do have. If you do have a chance, definitely pick it up. It would be awesome. It's an awesome read, whether you're a hockey fan or not. It's just a really, really good read. Now, on March 31st, my family and I, we traveled to the local mall where Steve was doing a book signing. And it was interesting. It was interesting. You know, we stood in line for probably about 2 hours. There was a number of Leaf fans, obviously, because of the book and because of the team that he follows, that were in that lineup. But when the time came, Christina and Mason were kind of standing by as I waited in line. When I got up to the actual front, Mason had come in and he had his Maple Leaf hat, of course, and Steve was awesome with Mason. He was giving him high fives and rock piles and just trying to make Mason feel really comfortable with the situation. I know Mason kind of, you know, he kind of shied away a little bit because we've always taught him not to talk to strangers, but at the same time, in our household, Steve's no stranger. We got a few pictures with Steve. We had a good chance to talk to him. Now, if you're a hockey fan in Canada, there's something that you're always going to remember growing up, and that was Saturday night hockey, sitting in front of the television, whether it be your team or 2 other Canadian teams, or if your Canadian team was playing an American team. We always sit by and we watch Ron and Don Cherry and Ron McLean on Coach's Corner after the first period of the games. Then let's be realistic. Ron and Don are probably not going to be around when Mason grows up to be, you know, when he's a teenager even maybe, or when he becomes a hockey fan, as I am, later on in life. What he's going to remember is watching Steve Dangle after every Leaf game with his dad, watching Steve do some of his crazy antics and that type of thing. But it's also, his videos are really informative as well. But that's something that Mason's going to grow up and remember, being with his dad, Saturday night hockey, or anytime the Leafs are playing, and watching Steve Dangle. So, I mean, I know Steve's, like I said, he's a humble guy, and for the iconic, you know, personas that Ron and Don are, Steve Dangle is really that guy for Mason. He's going to grow up watching Steve and you know, watching around the Leafs and hockey in general, whether we're in the playoffs or not. I'm glad to say that tonight we did clinch, and we do face the Boston Bruins the first round, which for hockey fans, for Leaf fans anyway, it's going to be a really fun season. We've owned them all season long within our games, whether we play there or back in Toronto. But we've never, ever got past them in any of the rounds. So it's going to be a nail-biter. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Now, I know all season, Steve always asks the question, are you in? As of tonight, we're all in. And I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. That being said, guys, I wanted to go ahead and touch on Steve's book because it is, like I said, a really good read. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I hope that in the future I can start to actually get some, you know, on track and maybe have a release, or a video release, maybe weekly. I'm not sure exactly what day. It all depends on, you know, what's happening in my personal life and what we have going on. I've got a lot of doctor's appointments that are coming up and that type of thing. So I'll have to kind of play it by ear. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm hoping on getting some new videos out and maybe do a live stream, that type of thing. I always do a shout out, or I try to do a shout out at the end of my videos. You can always go ahead and check out my son, the Music Gang Video Games. He is a gaming channel that, you know, gaming is not for everybody. There's not the older crowd probably, we may not watch those types of things. But I'd appreciate it if you guys went over, checked out his channel, showed him some support and some love. A few other channels that I follow: Kristen Lee Awkward, Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis, Herman the Great, Story of Dory. Those are just a few of them that I've actually, you know, kind of follow on a regular basis, as well as Cal's Fam when she's on. So that being said, guys, go ahead, like the video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the future. I look forward to talking to you all guys all soon. Bye for now, guys.